it's the way they are. I don't want them to be thinner.
Let's do a dance.
So tonight, Dallas and Christia get eliminated. Things are getting crazy again.
Bartender, I need a vodka drink.
My best friend Christia, she went home, and I need to drown my sorrows with liquor.
Can I have some champagne now?
I love to party, but as I was sitting there, it just hit me that I missed my son. And then I started crying. God, I miss my son.
Rodeo's crying tonight. I don't really know what's going on, so I went and got Brett. I see Rodeo's breakdown as an opportunity. I want Brett to see that she probably shouldn't be here.
Brett came to me to console me and ask him what was wrong.
I'll walk with you. Let's go call your all right?
As much as I want to be here with Brett, being away from my son is the most difficult thing that I've ever had to do.
Rodeo had an absolute breakdown over her son. I just held her for a while and told her it was going to be okay. I told her how badly I was missing my girls. And I really kind of got very, very close. I just wasn't sure how long she would last in this crazy house of rock.
I wish I was as drunk as I look. Who in there thinks that Drunkarooski's drunk?
Where's Brett? Where the fuck is our man? No offense to you girls, but I'm sick of hanging out with you fucking girls.
Sick of looking at you.
Now that Christia's gone, I don't really care to talk to anybody else here. So I'm like, I'm just gonna hang out with Brett. I need time with him. I would love more than nothing for him to at least hang out for 10 more seconds. We're here to win Brett. We're here to date him. And if you like him, of course you're gonna try to go in his room. It's not rocket science.
What the fuck are you doing?
Waiting to see Brett.
It's not gonna happen tonight, honey.
But you know what? How did I miss it already? Where did it go? I was there.
Pay
I was
attention.
the one there, but I want to hang with him now.
It's not gonna happen.
How can he do this to me? Doesn't he want to see me alone?
I'll see you tomorrow.
There's music going on upstairs.
Good morning, beautiful ladies. As you know, music is my life, and today I want you to inspire me creatively by writing some lyrics to these two songs that I've created. It is extremely important to me that the girl in my life is also creative. And so I created this challenge in which they took two different songs from my solo album and got to write their own lyrics. So they could choose from a real up-tempo hard rock song, or they could choose from a ballad.
And we're gonna get up here, we're gonna have you sing it, riff it, and really believe it. And the whole theme is love is.
So we're gonna break it down in 5 teams of 2. The first one is gonna be Heather and Magdalena.
What the fuck, Brett? We've all heard one of Mag Neanderthal's songs before.
Once I received a phone call from LA, I'm gonna see you, my little Bretty. So screwed.
The next team will be Jess and Brandi M.
Lacey and Aaron.
I'm a musician. I have been in a touring band for the past 5 or 6 years. This is perfect for me.
Sam and Brandi C.
Brett calls out that I'm gonna be paired with Samantha today, and I'm not happy about this. I'm just kind of like, oh God.
Rodeo and Mia.
Yeah!
Shake it, girl. There you go. All right.
I feel very confident. I love to sing. I sing in weddings. I sing karaoke. It was a dream come true for me.
The team who wins, one of you get a date tonight, which is gonna be killer, and one of you get a date tomorrow, which is gonna be equally killer. We got 2 hours to do this, all right? Showtime is in 2 hours. Come on over, grab all your stuff.
I'm serious, this is like scary to me. I am probably the least musical person in this house, and I am paired with Lacey. I am terrified.
I mean, this is what I do. This is what I do.
This isn't good.
This is not good.
And you can just like hum or something. You know,
I can do
you can
backup
sing.
sing. Do you want to have a tambourine?
Yes.
And I'll do the vocals?
Yes.
Brett pairs me with Brandi C. We are so opposite, and I'm fucked.
While we watch our kids at play under a rainbow of never-ending love.
What the fuck is wrong with her, and what is she thinking?
Holy shit, that was awesome.
Girls, do you see what Rodeo did, baby? I'm gonna win his ass.
Holy shit!
This is like scary to me. This is worse than like.
I feel extremely confident. I think we're gonna win. This is what I do.
Today there is a music challenge and I am terrified. We have 2 hours to write lyrics and then we have to get up on stage and perform. But in this situation, what am I gonna do?
We're gonna get creative. Obviously, Aaron's not gonna be able to contribute anything to this challenge. It's all gonna rest on my shoulders. I am determined to win that date with Brett. I've been writing lyrics and songs since I was 5 years old, honestly.
I already have lyrics. Let me read.
Fuck yeah, dude, you've been writing lyrics all along, I forgot. Sam's been, just being really quiet, but writing things down in this creepy little journal that she keeps, so I score here automatically. We already have lyrics.
How about "And I Am Merged" with Blood Lace Night?
Okay.
From the Stampede is too much.
Right when we start into this, there's still a lot of the song left. We can't just keep repeating "I'm falling, hold over heels."
Rodeo wanted to put in our song something about like kids, referring to her kids and his kids. And I was a little unsure about it because it didn't really go with our song.
Grab our LA kids. Grab our LA kids like sunlight.
Okay, you know what? Let's do the lyrics first. And they have to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. They have to match, like lengthwise. I was very excited when I found out we're gonna be writing music and we're gonna be singing songs for Brett. And all I know is that I hope the fucking Heather is not gonna fuck it up for me.
We have no music talent, so it's just, we're gonna create one today, though.
She's really not musically talented and she can swing around the pole good. Love. Okay,
Yes,
what
love
does it
is-
rhyme with? Love. This is my love. And so what love rhymes with? Something is taking me above. That's when I know that I'm in love. Yes, that's when I know. Write it down, seriously.
Magdalena's lyrics might make sense in Poland, but they sure as hell don't make sense here.
Is that better? That's when I knew that I was in love.
We're fucked. We're fucked. I'm not musically inclined. Brandi and I, no. Neither of us have anything to do with music. You know what I mean? We can't play instruments. We can't freaking sing. All we do is smoke cigarettes and we know how to drink. That's basically what we have in common right now. I'm not letting one of these girls beat us. No, but we're doing this. We're gonna rock it out and bang it out.
So let's watch our kids play in the sandbox.
This is very weird. Very, very weird. She was dead set on incorporating something about the kids in there.
Watch our kids in LA. Sunlight. No. It's a little bit frustrating to me with Mia because I actually took out a lyric that was beautiful that said, I would love you just like a rainbow that's endless in the sky. Grab our kids LA style. Let's love right, baby, because I want to fly.
Do you want a beer?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just run real quick. I get more creative when I'm a little cocktail. Yeah, so same here. Time's on the clock, and me and Jess grabbed 2 beers and said, you know what, let's drink and write this shit out. We gotta pretend that we have a guitar.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I'm gonna go up there and be like.
I don't even know what to do with this girl. I literally spent half an hour just trying to get her to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And she can't even do that. I'll dumb it back down for you. We're gonna. But you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm quite positive Brett is gonna see that I'm a musician, so I know I can win.
You're never fucking home and I love you.
It's exciting. I just want to show Brett that even though I can't sing, I can still have a good time and rock it out. I feel good about
That's been good for a while.
I'm going for the solo date. I'm determined. I'm gonna win.
From complete darkness, I am the light. Yeah. Let's do voice lessons right now, really quick. Talk about monotone. Like, she can't sing for the life of her. Mum, me, mo, moo.
Mommy, me, mo, moo.
Seem like they're cold.
Seem like they're cold.
Okay.
Is the one who knows that. Are we elongating this out?
Let's figure this one out. She's fucking tone deaf, this girl. When we do seem like they're cold, pretend you're doing Mum, me, mo, moo. Just seem like they're cold. seem
like they're cold.
Oh my God, I'm fucked. I just know it. I know I'm fucked.
All right, girls, come on up, gather round. Do you all feel good about what you're writing?
Oh, yeah.
Feeling strong about it?
Yeah.
Awesome. I promised you I was going to bring you someone who's a good friend of mine, legendary radio personality and music expert. This guy's absolutely awesome. Please welcome, big round of applause, Richard Glade right here.
Very welcome. Great to be here, Brett. I'm excited about this.
And of course, legendary Big John. All right, so girls, you ready to go? Yeah! All right, here we go. Aaron and Lacey, come on up here.
We get up on stage. I'm clutching my tambourine. I'm so terrified that I can't even look up from the floor.
When I wake up.
Come on, circus hooters. I mean, how hard is it to sit up there and tap a tambourine with a stupid stick?
I'm filled with the warmth that the sun cannot replace. I pretty much did everything. I wrote all the lyrics, I wrote the vocal melodies. I know I have more music ability than all the girls in the house put together, so I think that I can make up for what Aaron doesn't have. Your smile's what keeps me alive. Thank you.
The next two girls up, Heather, Magdalena, come on up. Rock our world. Let's go.
Standing here, thinking of you.
Magdalena sings. Sounds a little like a drag queen.
Never saw you, never touched you.
But she's a big girl. She's got a deep voice.
The singing was not great, but I did like the lyrics that you came up with.
Next up, for our entertainment pleasure, we have Jess and BB. Come on up here.
It's time to perform our song. And Jess and I are feeling very confident. We have a similar style, and we're ready to punk rock the shit out of this.
Jess and Brandi M were fucking adorable. I was like, that's fucking rad as shit.
Very. This song touched me on many levels. Jess and Brandi M kicked ass all over that stage, owning it. They had a lot of energy, and it caught my attention immediately. Next up on our stage today to bring the show will be Rodeo and Mia. Bring it.
Mia and Rodeo, I mean, come on. Worse and more worse.
Grab our LA kids and love right.
There was lyrics in there about children, and obviously Rodeo's missing her boy because the lyrics didn't quite fit the song. Rock! What made you choose the rock song over the ballad?
Okay, I can answer that. We both agreed that in order to carry out the rock for you, for your future, is to have kids involved. Because the children are the ones that are growing up and they're gonna make your rock music live. What I was trying to communicate in this song relates to my child, him. And I swore that I would always include my son, and I would always include the kids. And we also know that your kids mean a lot to you, and we wanted to involve this with kids as well.
Rodeo's always talking about our kids, and it's getting fucking crazy.
Here we go. Next up, and the grand finale in the competition, Sam and Brandi C.
So all that's going through my mind right now is this really sucks.
Here we go. Next up, and the grand finale in the competition. Please welcome to the stage, Sam and Brandi C.
Brett calls us down and we're getting ready to start, and I'm definitely cute enough to get up there and have my rocker hairdo and my blue eyeshadow and just pull this off.
I actually wrote these lyrics. This song is called Your Fallen Angel to Brett.
The sound of this beat is in my soul. These words from my mouth may seem like they're cold. 'Cause I've been messed with, I've been lied to, betrayed by. Lie to me, boy. Tell me I'm the one. Tear into my flesh. 'Cause mama's fallen angel is the one who
knows best.
In complete darkness,
I am that light.
and I emerge
With blood, lace, and might.
with blood, lace, might.
When you were putting these lyrics together, what are you thinking? What inspired? I mean, something
Just being in this house, I think that we never know if we're being lied to, if you're being honest with us, if you really like us, if it's just a facade, and I think we're really trying to figure it out.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. I think Sam is harboring some severe mistrust issues that I would be dealing with in the near future. All right, ladies. Richard and John and myself want to get down to this critique, all right? First of all, we're going to start with Magdalena and Heather.
You could tell it was a team effort, and the two of you worked together well.
Thanks.
I did like the lyrics that you came up with. Now, who was it who was the main force behind the lyrics? I mean, you did a great job.
Actually, I feel like the lyrics were both of our work as well.
All right, we're moving right along here. Next up were Jess and Bibi.
I thought you girls looked terrific. What I didn't like, the guitars. I think you girls are cute enough and had enough energy that you could have stood behind the mics and just tried to sell yourselves.
Pull this stick out of your ass, Richard. It was a joke.
Next up, we have Aaron and Lacey. I know coming into this that Aaron has openly admitted many times that she would much rather watch from off the stage than be on the stage, and obviously it hurt the performance.
I worked so hard. Erin stood there like a dead tree. She was staring at her toes the whole time. She didn't dance, she didn't move. You know, she just was like petrified and didn't even make eye contact with Brett.
Next up, we've got Rodeo and Mia.
You girls worked together really well. You gave a great performance. Which of the two of you, by the way, did write the lyrics?
We both kind of wanted to make it like a team thing, so we were like, well, let's just take some from me, some from her, and put them together. And
You know, and just trying to involve the kids. I guess that was
I know some of the reason you chose the kids was because last night Rodeo had a really horrific moment where she was having a anxiety attack, missing her kid, and that's, I understand where that is. I mean, we bonded over that.
Rodeo, I didn't know that about the anxiety attack last night and the thoughts about missing your child and that, but one suggestion is don't channel that energy into the song.
All right, next up we got Sam and Brandi C.
We've got good and bad for you girls. Some of the lines that you came up with were just great. Lie to me, boy. Tell me I'm the one. We've all been in a relationship where you know the other person doesn't love you as much as you loved them. The last thing I just want to say, vocals were unintelligible. The voices were terrible. The singing was bad. Lyrics to be proud of, singing to be embarrassed about.
I want you to know I take this, all of us took this very seriously, and this was my decision in the way I felt that it came down.
Jess and I worked well together. I feel I have a pretty good shot.
I think that I'm going to call this a tie, and what I want to do tonight is I want to take out Magdalena, I want to take out Heather, I want to take you out on a date.
It's awesome that we won, but at the same time, a tie? I mean, fucking come on, that's such a cop-out, Brett.
And then tomorrow we're going to try Samantha and Brandi on a date tomorrow. and we're just gonna leave this as a tie, just like this.
Brett decides it's a tie. First of all, that's bullshit because the other team did not do as well as us. Heather and Magdalena sucked.
Thank you all for being up there as nervous as you were. And how about a round of applause for Richard being here tonight? Thank you.
So it's a tie, and 4 more girls get to go on a date again, and I'm left at the house once again.
Nope. You can't win every day, baby. I know you know.
And I felt really bad that I brought it into that. This competition was a very tough competition, and I'm bummed that my teammate did not win. Well, when he brought it up, it made me feel like I used my child.
Absolutely not. Rodeo's breaking down again, and I think that every time she talks about her kids, I think she thinks that Brett looks at her as being a weak person, and she didn't want that. And you know what? And there's no problem with throwing something like that in lyrics.
Kids love music, and I'm trying to bring them into good music. And I love rock and I love country. That's why I wear my hat. That's why kids love me.
Every time I turn around, she's crying. Well, that sucks. She's in an emotional state because of her kid. I mean, I understand. But at the same time, I prepared myself. I miss my cat. I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
Abnormally, I miss her. Rodeo's kind of an attention whore. She's just getting really annoying. Girl needs to get her emotions in check.
No. I felt like I used my child.
Good evening.
Hello, hello. Ready to go out?
Of course. How are you? Heather and I want a date with Brett, and I'm happy because we won, but at the same time, I have to go on a date with freaking who? Heather.
I am very pleasantly surprised because of all the singing, you as a team sang the best.
Rodeo got hurt because she said something like, "Why are you bringing your kids into?"
Been all emotional lately.
Yeah, she's having a tough go. Like, obviously, she's extremely emotionally involved with her children, which is the way, which is why I respect her.
Absolutely.
My fear is that she's very, very intense.
Rodeo's got a lot of drama going on that big old head of hers, so I don't blame Brett for being concerned.
She has to take that into her soul and say, this is good or this is really not good.
This is so nice to meet you all.
Good evening.
Hello, Joy. How are you
Mr.
doing?
Michaels, welcome back to the Geisha House.
Brett takes us to this awesome, fancy Hollywood sushi house. It'd been much better had it just been Brett and I, but...
Now remember, you guys got to teach me the art of actually dating, but is this not officially what you should be doing, like hanging and talking?
Yes. Dating is fun, but at the same time, you can get.
I don't date. I'm so not a dater. I'm really not.
So how do you like meet someone? Like, if you
Yeah, I was just going to say the same thing.
like being a dancer, like doesn't that make you like hate guys a little bit?
No, it makes me an expert at men, is what it makes me.
Okay.
I don't like Magdalena because she is a hater. Can we not get through one dinner without the stupid stripper comment?
How much longer do you think you could do it and
I'm
feel?
6 months. I gave myself a 5-year span. I've been doing it for 4.5 years.
Right, you got 6 left.
That's it.
Every stripper will tell you that I'm quitting the next month. She's not gonna quit stripping. She doesn't know how to do anything else any damn ways.
You know, I had $45,000 in student loans because my parents I had to put myself through college.
I have a big heart and a lot of affection towards dancers. And you know what I love about Heather is she's trying to really let me know that she wants to go to another place in her life. And that made me feel much more emotionally bonded to her.
I believe you requested these.
Yes, thank you very much. Now here's what we got for you guys doing such an awesome job. I got you these guitars, and these are for you to keep.
Brad brings out 2 beautiful electric guitars. I don't know how to play guitar, but I'm just so happy to even hold it.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Are you having a good time? Because I'm not ready to go back to that house yet.
Let's get hammered and get belly rings. Yes.
Let's get belly rings, piercings, tattoos.
We
were thinking about it. We were thinking about it.
Whatever we want.
I'm gonna get Brett on my neck. I'll get it on my fucking neck, right here.
When Heather told me that, and I was looking in her eyes that night, she looked beautiful, and I thought at that point she could be the one. This is hot, and this is commitment, but I wanted Heather's tattoo to be something that would be very private between me and Heather. I was gonna wait for a solo date. You know what I want to do? Drink, party, booze.
Yes. All right.
Let's go. Come on.
So great.
Come on. I need a shooter.
These are like rock stars or something.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Let's start over here. Here we go.
Okay.
Cheers.
This party started to get pretty out of control.
Triple kiss.
Once I start to party, I just got to keep on partying. It's just the way it is. Once I feel good, I want to keep on feeling good.
I'm out, bitches.
From immersion. So we're all hanging out, having a good time, and Brett, Magdalena, and Heather all come back from their date. And they are completely trashed. And I think this is probably the 139th time I've seen Heather's tits.
You dance, I'll play.
Ready?
Drinks on me.
Smash it! Smash it! The party was getting out of control, and it possibly could kill me. And I'm not talking about in a good dying way. I'm talking about actually dying way.
Oh, there they go. Into his room.
Later that night, I noticed that the troops have fallen off. The sole survivors are the incomparable Brandi C, Heather, and Lacey.
And you have tits in my face.
I know for a fact this is what I don't need to do. And this is gonna cost me my soul, but it is gonna be hot loving. I'm only human, damn it.
Hold on, I gotta take care of something.
I have a date today. No.
Bitch.
I wake up this morning and I realize it's date day, and I absolutely cannot wait to see what my boyfriend has in store for me.
I feel like absolute crap this morning. I woke up in a puddle of my own drool. Liver swollen, no pants, almost completely naked. I'm a little hurting right now this morning. Nobody loves to party harder than I do. However, we have been partying hard since day one, and it could possibly be killing me. I need to separate from any kind of thing that looks clear and gin-like.
Yeah. Yes.
Or anything in a beer container. Even rock stars need a day off.
You know what? You guys are definitely the cause of the debauchery, though, because she and I were completely dead sober. You guys showed up.
This morning, I'm pissed off at the fact of what happened last night with the bimbos sneaking in Brett's room to try and fuck him. So, after a little breakfast and chit-chat, it's time to get down and dirty. I was like, fuck you, bitch. And I moved her. I was like, I pulled my pants out to kiss my fucking ass.
Hey, what's everybody all riled up for?
We're talking about you.
We're all a little excited for whatever happens.
We just had a good time, you know? No, I'm not saying anything did. I'm not saying anything didn't.
Did you guys do it?
I am not answering any of your questions.
I'm sorry, but like if he ate your
fair for me to
box
ask
out,
him.
I don't want to kiss him if he just ate your shit.
Fair enough. I could tell that all the rumors are flying, all the girls are talking, and I love it. Talk to y'all later.
I want to go home. If he just wants to hook up with girls and that's all, I don't want to be here. I need to talk to Brett about this and figure it out. How are you supposed to have a relationship with somebody and trust them not to cheat on you when you go into the relationship with him cheating on you? How do you do that? It's impossible. It's the fucking gross. It's disgusting. This isn't me, you know? At all.
Morning, ladies.
What's up, EJ?
Well, listen, I got a note from Brad. Please read it, and I'll see you guys in a bit.
All
right.
Sam and Brandi C, you ripped my world with your song. So put on your boots and pull up your chaps. I hope you're ready to roll with me. As for the rest of you rockin' chicks, you'll just have to wait for my elimination picks.
I was bummed because
My dream date with him was to ride on a horse in his land.
I'm really excited. I would love nothing more than to go ride some horses with Brett.
Hello,
Hi.
You all ready to go?
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
Brett ends up taking us to Paramount Ranch. Oh my God, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
This is so fucking cool.
I don't think there's anything sexier than a beautiful woman in a cowboy hat riding a horse.
Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the coolest thing ever. The date is amazing. It's so much fun. The horses, I love the way that they smell. Not like when they're going to the bathroom, but they smell good. Oh my God, there's a bee in my hat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
You know, when you put Samantha and Brandi C together, you really realize how young of a soul Brandi C has.
Oh man. Oh my God.
Wow. Look, I got some more awesomeness.
So after the horses, he walks us over to this picnic that he's set up for us. And I noticed that he's also gotten me another present. Oh my God. This is so cool. You have to teach us. I don't know how. I have never held a guitar. They're telling me that it's out of tune, but I really don't understand what that even means. I was playing with my guitar, and I've learned that, you know, when you go down, the sound gets higher. So those must be the notes or something. I don't know.
Well, cheers so far to a good horseback ride.
Everything that is going on in this date couldn't be more perfect, but I made sure that I was going to be able to talk to Brett and find out if I would be able to trust him or not. Can we talk about something else?
Uh-oh. I could tell that something was really starting to bother Sam, and I took it very seriously. Grabbed Samantha's hand, and we just got away from everything and everybody, and I wanted to get into her mind and find out what was going on.
So Sam takes my boyfriend away from me. This doesn't bother me because she's going there to talk about issues that they already have and they're not even together.
Living in this house now and hearing things like what happened the other night, it kind of made me sick to my stomach. It's stuff like that that makes me rethink my stay. I have trust issues.
Right.
My father cheated on my mother, and that's why I don't think I'm going to be able to trust you. There's all these beautiful women here. It's like, I can understand where it's hard to say no, but I'm not here to get off. I'm here to find a relationship.
When my mom and dad got divorced, I was 15 years old. Came home from school, it was Tuesday, I'll never forget it, and my mom was gone. Started telling her, you know, just things that had happened in my personal life, the reason I have mistrust issues. I think me and Sam are really starting to connect right here.
But when you touch me and I touch you, I mean, I do feel something
That's what I'm talking about.
really intense.
You obviously know that I really, really, really like you a lot, and I don't want you to leave.
Okay.
All right.
I was planning on leaving, and part of me, you know, is really afraid to stay, because who wants to get hurt? But I'm gonna try and stick around, I guess, for a little longer and see what happens.
There was a lot I just absolutely loved about Sam, but I'm not sure if I can totally be in a relationship with someone who can't trust me. But I gotta be honest with you, there was an elimination and 2 more girls were going home. I really gotta dig down deep and figure out what it is I'm looking for in my life.
Tonight's elimination night. It's been a crazy couple of days, and the bimbos are trying to get in Brett's pants. And after tonight, I guess we're gonna really see what Brett wants.
I wish Brett would wake up and look at me and say, God, I want that figure of a mother in my child's eyes in my home.
After our date today, I'm hooked and it sucks. He said that he liked me, and I think it was sincere. Talking to Brett encouraged me to stay.
Good evening, ladies. You look beautiful as always. Tonight, we've got 10 beautiful women, and we've got 8 passes left. And 2 of you are unfortunately gonna be going home this evening. Tonight, I wanna do things a little bit differently. Rodeo, would you come down here, please? The other night, you looked at me knowing how insane and crazy and melodramatic it is in this nut house. And I knew that you were in some ways asking me if you could go home and spend time with your son. I want you to go home and see your little boy and give him a hug from me, okay? You need to go and see your baby boy.
Okay.
All right, and when you do this, you take this hat with you. I had this thing made. I want you to have it, all right? Rodeo meant a lot to me, but I could see that this house, the insanity we were going through was tearing her apart. She was missing her boy, and I needed to let Rodeo go, and I was going to let her go with dignity. Bye, baby. Bye.
It fills my heart. I'll never let it go. I didn't want to go.
All right, anyway, that was the toughest thing I'm done in a long time. Oh, do you want to hit me a pass?
Wow. I saw a different side of him, and it seems like he's got a heart of gold, so I'm impressed by him a lot.
This girl have wasted much too much time in this house not getting to know them. Mia, would you come down here, please? Mia, will you stay in this house and rock my world?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Next girl, I want to keep for many important reasons. Jess, would you come down here, please? Will you stay here and rock my world?
I'd love to.
Aaron, would you come down here? Will you stay in this house and rock my world?
Yes, I will.
Awesome. Brandi M. BB, would you come down here, please? Would you stay here and rock my world?
Yes.
Magdalena, would you come down here, please?
So I'm standing here, and all the other girls are getting passes, and I'm thinking to myself, what's going on? I was so certain I'd be one of the first ones to get passed.
This girl to me is still a complete mystery, but today is the first day I've had an absolute breakthrough. Sam, would you come down here, please? Would you stay in this house and rock my world?
Yeah.
Awesome. Gave me a cliffhanger, didn't you? Sam did not come here to drink and party. I think this girl's really looking for love.
And I just felt really close to Samantha, and I wasn't ready to let this girl just walk out of my life yet.
I've got 3 beautiful girls left. Girls that I have partied hard with. I've got 2 passes.
I cannot believe it's down to me, Lacey, and Brandi C. I'm so confused. We've had the time of our life with Brett. I don't know what's going on. Why would he be sending one of us home? I don't get it.
This decision that I'm making is based on trying one more time to see if I can get closer to someone who's sitting on the fence with me right now and see if I can make a tighter bond. Lacey, would you come down here, please? Would you stay here in this house and rock my world?
You got it, babe.
This next decision, I'm down to 2 girls that I am obviously really care about a lot. We have partied, we have had fun, but I also need to move past that in my life a little bit and make a connection here. This girl is someone that I would like to keep in this house for right now to see if we can get past just the party. Heather, would you come down here, please? Would you stay here? Rock my world.
I love to. I know a lot of the girls look down upon me and think bad things to me because I'm a dancer, but I don't care. I know Brett's into me. I'm classy, yet I'm fun, and I'm a good-hearted person. And Brett sees that.
Brandi, come here a second.
Here's my rose and my thorn with Brandi C. The rose is that she was a free spirit, a wild child, a California love child, and I loved all that about her. However, I started to think that maybe Brandi C may only be a sexual relationship. I needed more than her to just be a party girlfriend.
Now listen to me, okay? You are young, you are a free spirit. I come with a lot of baggage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I miss you, all right?
I'm just really shocked. Really shocked right now. I can't believe that he would keep people like Aaron or, like Jess and Mia. It's so obvious how much I like him, and he's gonna let me go above those other girls.
Let's make a little toast, but let me just say this because my liver is not in great shape right now. Tonight, if you don't mind, we'll take one break. How's that sound?
So now that Brandi C's gone, Heather and I definitely have our agenda now. We're gonna stop concentrating so much on the partying and start focusing on the girls who are wrong for Brett. And you know what? We're gonna start targeting them one by one and getting them out of here one by one.
Here's to Rodeo and here's to Brandi. All right? Everybody, congratulations.
Momu, mame mi momu.
Ma me me ma moo. 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 You have a really nice voice under there.
Thank